Hello students, you are watching ISC Mathematics and today we will start chapter number 6 problems on quadratic equations. We have already solved chapter number 5 quadratic equations, so you know how to solve the quadratic equations. We have learned uh, two methods. One is one is factorization and the other one is using Sridharacharya's formula. Okay, minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. So we can use any one method for factorization. Clear? In this chapter, word problems or problems are given. So your task is to read the question carefully. Okay, analyze the data given, and with the help of given data we will try to frame the quadratic equation and finally we will factorize. Okay, let us start exercise so that you can understand better. Exercise 6, question number 1. Let us read the question. Find two natural numbers whose sum is 50 and product is 525. Okay, here two natural numbers we have to find. Clear? Whose sum is 50 and product is 525. So first of all, the sum of two natural numbers is given. I will write down sum of two natural numbers is equals to 50. Okay, so I will consider one natural number to be x. Let one number be x and therefore the other number. Okay, since the sum of two numbers is 50 and one number is x, so other number will always be 50 minus x. Clear? So 50 minus x. Okay, now the product of two numbers is given. Product of two numbers is given, that is 525. That is, if you multiply x and 50 minus x, you will get 525. Therefore x into 50 minus x is equals to 525. Therefore 50x minus x square is equals to 525. Therefore minus x square plus 50x minus 525 is equal to 0. Take minus sign common. Therefore x square minus 50x plus 525 is equal to 0. Okay, now we have converted this in the standard form. Now we can factorize. Okay, obviously we have to find two numbers whose product is 525. Yes or no? And the sum is 50. So okay, yes, 35 15s will be 525 only, and 35 plus 15 is 50. Yes or no? So x square minus 35x minus 15x plus 525 is equal to 0. Okay, now make pairs and take common. Now you know further how to solve the quadratic equation. Okay, so we can solve this. Therefore x minus 15 is equal to 0, or x minus 35 is equal to 0. Therefore x is equals to 15, or x is equal to 35. Obviously the two numbers are 15 and 35. Okay, so therefore the two numbers or the required natural numbers are 15 and 35. Okay, now let us solve the next question. Question number 2. Okay, find difference between two natural numbers. Again, we have to find two natural numbers. Okay, the difference between the two natural numbers is given 4 and their product is 221. Okay, difference of two natural numbers is given 4. Let me write down that the difference between two natural numbers is 4. Okay, I will consider the bigger natural number to be x. Okay, let the bigger number be x. Clear? This is the bigger natural number. So x minus bigger number minus smaller number is equal to 4. So the smaller number will be, suppose if the smaller number is y, then x minus y is equal to 4 we can write, and therefore x minus 4 is equals to y. So the other number or the smaller number y is x minus 4 in terms of x. Clear? So therefore the smaller number will be x minus 4. How this x minus 4 came, I have explained you. Okay, now the product of two numbers. One number is x, other number is x minus 4. Their product is 221. Okay, product of two numbers is 221. So let us multiply the two numbers. X into x minus 4 is equals to 221. Therefore x square minus 4x transpose 221 on the left. Now let us factorize. Find two factors of 221. Okay, such that the difference is 4. There. So by 3 not possible, by 7 okay not possible, then even by 11 ones are 11 also it will not go. Okay, what is the next number? Okay, 11 and then 13. Okay, what about 13? 13 ones are 13. Yes, by 13 you can reduce this. See, 13 ones are 13, remainder is 9, 91, 13 sevens are. So 13 17s are and 17 ones are. If you multiply 13 and 17, you will get 221, and if you subtract or if you take the difference, 17 minus 13, answer is 4. So we can write x square. Okay, we have got the two factors 17x. So minus 17x plus 13x we can write. Clear? Make pairs and take common. So x common, x minus 17 plus 13 common, x minus 17. Therefore x plus 13 into x minus 17 is equal to 0. Therefore x plus 13 equals 0 or x minus 17 equals 0. Therefore x is equals to minus 13 or x is equal to 17. Okay, now obviously since the numbers are natural numbers, so we will omit the this minus 13 will not take. Okay, as the right answer. So our answer, that is the bigger number, is x. Okay, so therefore bigger number we can write is bigger number x is equal to 17, since neglecting x is equals to minus 13. This value we are neglecting. Clear? Because we have to find natural number and minus 13 is an integer. Okay, and therefore the smaller number will be x minus 4. So 17 minus 4 is equal to 13, and therefore the two numbers are 17 and 13. Clear? Okay, now let us solve the next question. Question number 3. Find two consecutive positive even integers whose product is 224. We have to find two consecutive positive even integers whose product is 224. Okay, so we have to find the positive integers and that those must be even. Okay, so how will you consider the two positive consecutive even numbers? Suppose if the first even number is x, then obviously the second even number will be x plus 2, because there is a difference of 2 between the even numbers. If you notice the difference between any two consecutive even numbers, that is always 2. Okay, so if x is the smaller number, okay, then the bigger number of the next consecutive even number will be x plus 2. Okay, so let x and x plus 2 be two consecutive even positive numbers, even positive integers. Okay, you can consider whether it is even or odd. In both the cases you can consider x and x plus 2 there. Okay, so their product is given. Product of two numbers is given to be 2 to 4. So which are the two numbers? X and x plus 2. So if you multiply the two numbers x into x plus 2, you will get 224. On simplification, x square plus 2x minus 224 is equal to 0. Now we have to solve the quadratic equation. 224 okay, 16 14s are, you can take 16 and 14, difference is 2. Okay, and therefore x square plus 16x minus 14x minus 224 is equal to 0. Okay, now we can take x common, x plus 16 minus 14 common, x plus 16 is equal to 0. Therefore x minus 14 into x plus 16 is equal to 0. Therefore x minus 14 is equal to 0 or x plus 16 is equal to 0. Therefore x is equals to 14 or x is equal to minus 16. Obviously, since we are told to find only the positive integers, we will omit or neglect value. X is equal to minus 16. Clear? And therefore we can write down x is equals to 14, neglecting x is equal to minus 16, and therefore the smaller number is 14 and the bigger number, consecutive number, obviously will be 14 plus 2, 16. Okay, so these are the two required numbers. Okay, now let us solve the next question. That is question number 4. Okay, find two consecutive natural numbers, the sum of whose squares is. Here we have to take two consecutive natural numbers. So let the two natural, okay, obviously consecutive numbers will be of the form x, x plus 1, x plus 2, x plus 3, x plus 4, etc. and so on you can take. Okay, since the difference between two consecutive numbers is always 1. Okay. Clear? So we will take the two numbers to be x and x plus 1 because we are told to take only two numbers. Suppose if you are told to take three consecutive numbers, you will consider the numbers to be x, x plus 1 and x plus 2. Okay, so let x and x plus 1 be the two consecutive natural numbers okay, and further we are given that the sum of whose squares is 145. Sum of their squares, sum of squares of two numbers is, it is 245. No, it is 145. So let us make it 145. Okay, so now sum of squares of two numbers. So you have to take the sum of the squares of these numbers. So make squares and add x square plus x plus 1 the whole square, which is equals to 145. Now we will simplify. Therefore x square plus 2x plus 1. Therefore 2x square plus 2x plus 1 minus 145 is equal to 0. Therefore 2x square plus 2x minus 144. Take 2 common, x square plus x minus 72. Now it is easy to find the factors of 72. Two numbers whose product is 72 and difference is 1. 9 is yes or no? Therefore x square plus 9x minus 8x minus 72 is equal to 0. X common, x plus 9 minus 8 common, x plus 9. Therefore x minus 8 into x plus 9 is equal to 0. Therefore x minus 8 is equal to 0 or x plus 9 is equal to 0. Therefore x is equals to 8 or x is equals to minus 9. Obviously x is equal to 8 is the correct value because the given numbers are natural numbers. And therefore x is equals to 8 we can write down. Since neglecting x is equals to minus 9, and therefore the two numbers will be, one is 8, so obviously the next consecutive numbers will be 9 only. 8 and 9. Clear? Okay, let us solve the next question. Question number 5. Question number 5. The sum of two natural numbers is 12. Again we are given to find two natural numbers whose sum is 12 and sum of their squares is 74. Okay, so sum of, here you are given that sum of two natural numbers is 12. So let the smaller number be x, yes or no? Or let one number be x, and therefore the other number will be obviously 12 minus x. Clear? So again sum of their squares is 74. We are given the sum of squares of two numbers. It means you have to square the two numbers and add. Therefore x square plus 12 minus x the whole square is equals to 74. 144 minus 24x plus x square. Therefore 2x square minus 24x plus 144 minus 72. Therefore 2x square minus 24x plus 72. Therefore x square minus 12x plus 36. Find two factors of 36. Sum is 12. Okay, so 8. 6 6 are 36. Actually this is a perfect square polynomial. X minus 6 the whole square you can write for this. Yes or no? Coincident roots. Therefore x minus 6 is equal to 0 or x minus 6. Therefore x is equal to 6. Okay. So therefore the two numbers are, therefore two numbers are 6 and 6 only. Here okay, 30 sum of 36 plus 36. Okay, we have done some mistake it seems. Let us find out. Okay, here it was 74. By mistake we have written 72, and that is the difference. So 70, and so here 35. Okay, now 7 5s are 35. 7 plus 5. So here factors will change. Okay, so because of this one mistake we have done mistake, so let us correct. Okay, therefore x square minus 7 5s are 7x minus 5x plus 35 is equal to 0. Okay, therefore x into x minus 7 minus 5 into x minus 7. Therefore x minus 5 into x minus 7 is equal to 0. Therefore x minus 5 is equal to 0 or x minus 7 is equals to 0. Therefore x is equals to 5 or x is equals to 7. Therefore the two numbers are 5 and 7, because 25, 7 7s are 25, and 7 7s are 49 plus 5 5s are 25. 25 plus 49. Okay, obviously will be 74. Clear? Okay, now question number 6. Okay, question number 7. The sum of a natural number and its reciprocal is 65 by 8. Okay, we are given a natural number, and if you add the natural number and its reciprocal, the sum is given 65 upon 8. So let the natural number be x. Let the natural number be x, and therefore its reciprocal will be 1 upon x, and what is the sum? Therefore the sum of the number and its reciprocal is given to be 65 upon 8. Clear? So here is the number and 1 upon x is its reciprocal. Let us add them. Therefore x plus 1 upon x is equal to, we are given 65 by 8. Let us simplify. X square plus 1 upon x is equals to 65 by 8. Therefore 8x square plus 8 is equals to 65x. And therefore 8x square minus 65x plus 8 is equal to 0. 8 8s are 64. 2 factors of 64. Sum is 65. So 64 1s are 64 we can write. So 8x square minus 64x minus x plus 8. 8x common, x minus 8 minus 1 common. Therefore x minus 8, 8x minus 1 equal to 0. Therefore x minus 8 equals 0, or 8x minus 1 equals 0. Therefore x is equals to 8, or x is equals to 1 upon 8, and therefore the number and its reciprocal are 8 and 1 upon 8. If you add them, you will get the answer to be 65 upon 8. Clear? And therefore obviously we have to find the natural number only. Therefore the natural number, required natural number is 8. Clear? Okay, now let us solve question number 8. Okay, question number 8. Divide 27 into 2 parts such that the sum of their reciprocals is 3 upon 20. We have to divide 27 into 2 parts. Okay, so let one part be x. Okay, let one part be x, and therefore the other part will be obviously 27 minus x, because we have to divide 27 into 2 parts. Okay, now it is given that sum of their reciprocals is 3 by 20. Sum of reciprocals of two numbers is 3 upon 20. Okay, so if you take the reciprocal of the two numbers and add them, you will get 3 by 20. So let us do that. Reciprocal of x is 1 upon x plus reciprocal of 27 minus x is 1 upon 27 minus x, which is equal to 3 by 20. Simplifying, 27 minus x plus x into x into 27 minus x is equal to 3 upon 20. Therefore 27 upon 27x minus x square is equals to 3 by 20. We can reduce 3 ones are 3 nines are, and therefore 9 upon 27x minus x square is equals to 1 upon 20. Now we can cross multiply and further simplify. 180 is equals to 27x minus x square. Therefore x square minus 27x plus 180 is equal to 0. Now we will find the factors of 180 such that the sum is 27. Okay, so let us find out 3 3 and 9 2s are 20, 9 2s are 18, 18 10s are, that is done. Okay, so 5 3s are 15 and 3 6 6 2s are 12. Yes, so 15 and 12. 15 12s are 180 and 15 plus 12 27. Yes or no? 5 3s are and the group of these three numbers 15 into 12 we can write, and therefore x square minus 15x minus 12x plus 180 is equal to 0. Therefore x common x minus 15 minus 12 common x minus 15. Therefore x minus 12 into x minus 15 is equals to 0. Therefore x minus 12 is equals to 0, or x minus 15 is equal to 0. Therefore x is equals to 12, or x is equal to 15, and therefore the two numbers are 12 and 15. So finally we have to write one statement. Therefore the required numbers are 12 and 15, because if you add 1 by 12 and 1 by 15 you will get 3 upon 20. Clear? So question number 8 is also over. Now let us solve question number 9. Okay, now what is question number 9? Let us read the question. The sum of the squares of three consecutive odd numbers, okay, is 2, 5, 3, 1. So three consecutive odd numbers, we know that the consecutive numbers, if you have to take, you have to take in this one x, x plus 2, x plus 4. Whether it is even or odd, you can consider this format. Clear? Okay, so we will consider the same format only. Let three consecutive odd numbers be x, x plus 2 and x plus 4. Okay, question number, it is 9. Let three consecutive odd numbers be x, x plus 2 and x plus 4 respectively. Yes or no? Okay, it is given that sum of their squares is 2, 5, 3, 1. Sum of their squares 2, 5, 3, 1. So we have to take the squares of the three numbers and add them so that we get 2, 5, 3, 1. So let us square x square plus x plus 2 the whole square plus x plus 4 the whole square is equals to 2, 5, 3, 1. And therefore x square plus, okay, here a plus b the whole square formula, x square plus 4x plus 4 plus x square plus 8x plus 16 is equals to 2, 5, 3, 1. X square plus x square plus x square 3x square. Okay, 4x plus 8x will be 12x and 16 plus 4 20 minus 2, 5, 3, 1 equals 0. Therefore 3x square plus 12x minus 2, 5, 1, 1 equal to 0. Now we will factorize 2, 5, 1, 1. Okay, so difference must be 12. So 3 3s are 9, 3 are 27, 3s are 81. Yes or no? 81 minus 31 will not do 31. Okay, again let me check whether we have done any mistake. 3 8s are 24. Okay, 3 3s are 9, 10, 11, 3 7s are 3 2s are 6, 3 7s are 21, 3 9s are 27, 3 9s are 3 3s are and 31, 21 and 11. That is right only. 2, 5, 3, 1. Yes, it is 2, 5, 3, 1 only. Okay, but the difference, what is the difference? Okay, still we can take common, yes or no? Taking common is possible out of the three terms because this is a multiple of 3 only. So let us first simplify and then do that. Therefore x square plus, okay, 3 4s and 3 8 37s. Now it is easy to factorize. Here now we have 837 already factorized. Okay, difference should be 4. So 3 and 9 12, yes, now 31 27 we can take. Clear? So we will write x square plus 31x minus 27x minus 837 is equal to 0. Therefore x plus 31 minus 27 x plus 31 equals 0. Therefore x minus 27 into x plus 31 equals 0. Okay, therefore x minus 27 is equal to 0 or x plus 31 is equal to 0. Therefore x is equal to 27 or x is equal to minus 31. Obviously we are going to omit minus 31, will consider the value 27. Therefore the 4 or the three okay, therefore x is equal to 27 and neglecting minus 31. Okay, and therefore the three numbers are 27, 30 and 31, 33 respectively. Clear? So these are the three, not multiples of 3, conjugate odd numbers are there. So 27, 29 and 31 are the three consecutive odd numbers respectively. Clear? So question number 9 we have completed. Now let us solve the next question, that is question number 10. Question number 10. Okay, number consists of two digits whose product is 18. If 27 is added to the number, the digits interchange their places. Okay, and we are given a number which consists of two digits. Okay, so a two-digit number we have to find out. Clear? Such that the product of whose digits is 18. Okay, so obviously we can consider, say, tens digit we can take to be x, or even you can take the unit digits to be x. It is not a problem. Or let us consider that units digit of a two-digit number be x. Clear? Either you take the tens digit or units digit, it does not make any difference. Okay, so units digit we have taken to be x. Now the product of digits is given. Product of digits is 18. So obviously, suppose if the tens digit is y, then you are given y into x is equals to 18. So if you want to find the tens digit, then it will be 18 upon x. Clear? So we will take the tens digit to be. Therefore we will write down over here that tens digit is 18 upon x. Clear? Okay, and therefore we can now frame the two-digit number. Therefore the two-digit number, okay, the two-digit number is of the form 10x plus y, where x is tens digit in this place and y is unit digit. So we can put the values in this formula. 10 into what is tens digit, that is 18 upon x, plus unit digit is x only. Clear? And then you can simplify 180x plus x, or 180 plus x square upon x. Clear? Okay, so this is the two-digit number. Given two-digit number, now it is given that is if 27 is added to the number, this is the number. Okay, if you add 27 to the number, the digits interchange their places. Okay, if 27 is added to the number, it is given that digits interchange their places. Okay, so where are the digits? If you look over here, this is the tens digit and this is the units ones digit. Clear? So if you add 27 to this number, the digits will be interchanged. So you have to interchange this digits. Clear? We will interchange. Yes or no? It means x will come in the tens place and this will go in the units place. So you will write down this statement like this. Okay, the original number is 180 plus x square upon x plus 27 is equal to, okay, now we will write down the same statement but interchanging the digits. So 10 into x, yes or no, 10x plus 18 upon x. Clear? Now you notice that we have interchanged the digits. Okay, now we will simplify and frame a quadratic equation. Therefore 180 plus x square plus 27x upon x is equals to 10x square plus 18 upon x. We can reduce this x. Okay, therefore x square minus 10x square plus 27x plus 180 minus 18 is equal to 0. We have transposed all the numbers to the left. Therefore minus 9x square plus 27x plus 162 is equal to 0. Taking minus 9 common, x square minus 3x minus 18. Okay, now find two factors of 18 so that the difference is 3. So 6 3s are 18. So we can write x minus 6 and x plus 3 to be equal to 0. Okay, therefore x is equal to 6 or x is equal to minus 3. Obviously x is equal to 6 since we will neglect the minus value of x. Okay, so we have got the units digit to be x and therefore tens digit will be 18 by 6, that is 3. Okay, 18 divided by 6 will be 3. Clear? So let me complete the remaining statement over here. Okay, and therefore units digit is 6 and therefore tens digit 18 by 6 is equal to 3 and therefore required 2 digit number is 36. 3 is tens digit, yes or no? So required number is 36. Clear? I hope you have understood this question very well. So with this we have completed question number 10. Yes or no? Now further questions we will solve in the next video. Okay, thank you very much.